our champion. Oh, we lift our hands, we lift our voice, we celebrate our champion. We sing how long, Yahuwah, for the King who is victorious. We lift our hands, we lift our voice, we celebrate our champion. We sing how long, Yahuwah, for the King who is victorious. Yahuwah is the awesome one, and there is none like you. With you we win, you're our champion. With you we can lose, we always win, you're our champion. Yahuwah is the awesome one, and there is none like you. With you we win, you're our champion. With you we can lose, we always win, you're our champion. We lift our hands, we lift our voice, we celebrate our champion. We sing how long, Yahuwah, messengers of Yahuwah's Kingdom, a great belief congregation located in South Carolina. Todah for coming and being a part of our Layla class, our Torah class. As we prepare to go into the Torah, we want to begin with the Baruch of the Torah. I pray thus far that your time of rest has been better than well, that it has truly been enlightening and life-changing and power-packed as the Abba continues to reveal unto us his secrets, his treasure in the writings. I just pray that Abba Yahuwah will continue to do that as you have joined us to be a part of what we're doing on this Layla. We're going to begin by Baruching the Baruch of the Torah. Repeat with me. Baruch Yahuwah.
Baruch Yahuwah.
The Baruch one.
The Baruch one.
Baruch is Yahuwah.
Baruch is Yahuwah.
The Baruch one.
The Baruch one.
For all eternity.
For all eternity.
Baruch atah.
Baruch atah.
Yahuwah.
Yahuwah.
Our supreme one.
Our supreme one.
King of the universe.
King of the universe.
Who selected us.
Who selected us.
From all the peoples.
From all the peoples.
And gave us his Torah.
And gave us his Torah.
Baruch atah.
Baruch atah.
Yahuwah.
Yahuwah.
Giver of the Torah.
Giver of the Torah.
And it is so.
And it is so.
Baruch atah.
Baruch atah.
Yahuwah.
Yahuwah.
Our supreme one.
Our supreme
King of the universe.
King of the universe.
Who gave us the Torah of truth.
Who gave us the Torah of truth.
And implanted eternal life within us.
And implanted eternal life within us.
Baruch atah.
Baruch atah.
Yahuwah.
Yahuwah.
Giver of the Torah.
Giver of the Torah.
And it is so.
And it is so.
And it is so.
And it is so.
Now we will have the reading of the Ten Commandments done by Mattathias Yasharal. And it is so.
And it is so.
Devarim 5:6-22. Aleph. I am Yahuwah, your power, which brought you out of the land of Mitzrayim from the bed of slavery. Bet, you shall have no other power before me. You shall not make you any graven image or any likeness of anything that is in Shemayim above, or that is in the earth beneath, or that is in the mind beneath the earth. You shall not bow down yourself unto them nor serve them, for I, Yahuwah, your power, am a jealous power, visiting the iniquity of the Abbas upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me, and showing mercy unto thousands of them that are hot. Gimel, you shall not take the name of Yahuwah your power and falsify it, for Yahuwah will not hold him guiltless that takes his name and empties it. Dalet, guard the Sabbath day, as Yahuwah your power has commanded you. 6 days you shall labor and do all your work, but the seventh day is the Sabbath of Yahuwah your power. In it you shall not do any work, you, nor your son, nor your daughter, nor your manservant, nor your maidservant, nor your ox, nor your ass, nor any of your cattle, nor your foreigner that is within your gates, that your man. And remember that you were a servant in the land of Mitzrayim, and that Yahuwah your power brought you out of there through a mighty hand and by a stretched out arm. Commanded you. Hey, esteem your Ab and your image, Yahuwah your power has commanded you, that your days may be prolonged and that it may go well with you in the land which Yahuwah your power is about to give you. What? You shall not murder. Saying, neither shall you commit adultery. Ket, neither shall you steal. Tet, neither shall you bear false witness against your neighbor. Neither shall you desire your neighbor's issue. Neither shall you covet your neighbor's bed, his field, or his manservant, or his maidservant, his ox, or his ass, or anything that is your neighbor's. These words you have spoken to all your assembly in the mount, out of the midst of the fire, of the cloud, and of the thick darkness with a great voice. And he added no more. And he wrote them in 2 tables of stone and delivered them unto me. And it is so.
And amidst the statutes and the judgments which Yahuwah your power commanded to teach you, that you might do them in the land where you are going to enter, and keep all his statutes and his, you and your son and your grandson, all the young men of your life, and that your young men may be prolonged. Hear therefore, O Yasharal, and observe to do it, that it may be well with you, and that you may increase mightily as Yahuwah power of your Abbas has promised you in the land that flows with milk. Shema Yasharal. Hear, O Yasharal, Yahuwah our supreme one. Yahuwah is Akkad. And you shall ahab Yahuwah your supreme one with all your heart and with all your soul and with all your might. And these words which I command you this yom shall be in your heart. And you shall teach them diligently unto your children, and shall talk in your bed, walk by the way, and when you lie down, and when you rise up. And you shall bind them for a sign upon your hand, and they shall be as frontlets between your eyes. To fall, to what?
Bind to the mind.
To bind to the mind. It means to give the Torah access to your mind, the teaching, the doctrine of Abba Yahuwah access to your mind. And you shall write them upon the posts of your bed and on your gates. And it shall be when Yahuwah your power shall have brought you into the land which he swore to your fathers, to Abraham, to Isaac, and to Yaakov, to give you great cities which you did not build, houses, great things which you filled not. And wells dug which you did not dig, vineyards and olive trees which you did not plant. When you shall have eaten and be full, then beware lest you forget Yahuwah, which brought you forth out of the land of Mitzrayim, from the bed of slavery. You shall fear Yahuwah your power and serve him, and shall swear, excuse me, by his name. You shall not go after the power of the people which are round about you. For Yahuwah your power is a jealous power among you, lest the anger of Yahuwah your power be kindled as you tempted him in Massah. You shall diligently keep the commandments of Yahuwah your power and his testimonies and his statutes which he has commanded you. And you shall do that which is right in the sight of Abba Yahuwah, that it may be well with you. Excuse me. And that you may go in and possess the great land which Yahuwah swore unto your fathers. And it is so.
And it is so.
And it is so. Let us have another song, please. Yeah. Okay.
I've got and I can't seem to resist. It's a praise that resounds all around. I've got a praise and it's a no, personal to me. It's a praise and it's tailor-made from me. He gets a praise and it's tailor-made from me. I've got a praise on my lips and I can't seem to resist. It's a praise that resounds all around. I've got a praise and it's personal to me. It's a praise and it's tailor-made from me. He gets a praise and it's tailor-made from me. I've got a praise on my lips and I can't seem to resist. It's a praise that resounds all around. I've got a praise and it's personal to me. It's a praise and it's tailor-made from me. He gives lips and I can't seem to resist. It's a praise that resounds all around. I've got a praise and it's personal to me. It's a praise and it's tailor-made from me. He gives a praise and it's tailor-made. Nobody but you deserves my praise. All that's within me every day. Allah Yahuwah is the highest praise. It's a praise and it's tailor-made from me. He gets a praise and it's tailor-made from me. No praise and it's tailor-made from me. Nobody but you deserves my in me every day. Allah Yahuwah is the high praise. You get a praise and it's tailor-made from me. He gets a praise and it's tailor-made from me. I've got a praise on my lips and I can't seem to resist. It's a praise that resounds all around. I've got a praise and it's personal to me. It's a praise and it's tailor-made from me. He gets a praise and it's tailor-made from me. I've got a praise on my lips and I can't seem to resist. It's a praise that resounds all around. I've got a praise and it's personal to me. It's a praise You gets the praise when it's tailor made from me. He gets the praise when it's tailor made from me. Nobody but you deserves my praise. All that's within me every day. Hello, Yahuwah is the highest praise. You get the praise when it's tailor made from me. He gets the praise and it's tailor made from me. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise, and it's custom fit for him. So let the praises begin. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise, and it's custom fit for him. So let the praises begin. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise, and it's custom fit for him. So let the praises begin. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise, and it's custom fit for him. So let the praises begin. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise, and it's custom fit for him. So let the praises begin. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise. I got a tailor-made praise, and it's custom fit for him. So let the praises begin. I got.
Praise him. We praise him for his greatness. We praise him for his commitment towards us as people. We do celebrate, we do commemorate our time of rest. And at this time, we're going to turn our attention to the scroll of Yahush, the son of Nun. Excuse me. And we're going to read 6 and 7, and then we're going to recite verse 8. Very familiar passage of scripture, very important for us to have a desire and commit ourselves to the instructions of the Abba, to be or to operate in wisdom and to act wisely. Mm-hmm. Acting wisely means to utilize the knowledge that has been given unto us. So it's very important that we understand these concepts and understand the principles that have been given unto us, so that, excuse me, we will have a life, a Baruch life, and not just a Baruch life, but we'll have a life that is concrete and a life that is settled. Mm-hmm. What do I mean by settled? It means that we'll be able to identify when the enemy is coming, trying to make us be like a tumbleweed. What do I mean? Have us here, there, and everywhere. We're not committed to anything or anyone, but he'll have us grounded in the writing so that we know what we're supposed to do and when we're supposed to do it. This is very important. And it is so. And it is so. Let's begin reading verse 6. As I read it, be strong and of a great courage, for 2 people shall you divide for an inheritance the land, which I swore to their Abbas to give them. Only be you strong and very courageous, that you may observe to do according to all the Torah which Moshe, my servant, commanded you. Turn not from it to the right hand or to the left, that you may prosper wherever you go. Verse 8, as I've tailored it to fit our time of confession, I did not change it. I just made it personal. And it is so.
And it is so.
All right, let's recite this together. I will not let this scroll of the Torah
I will not let the scroll of the Torah
depart out of my mouth,
depart out of my mouth,
but I shall meditate therein,
but I shall meditate therein,
Yom and Layla,
Yom and Layla,
that I may observe to do
that I may observe to do
according to all that is written.
what is written.
Make my way prosperous,
And then I shall make my way prosperous,
and then I shall act wisely.
and then I shall act wisely.
Now look at your neighbor, tell your neighbor, you shall act wisely,
And you shall act wisely.
Look at your other neighbor, tell your other neighbor, you shall act wisely,
And you shall act
neighbor and tell him, and you shall act wisely,
and you shall act wisely.
Now take your hand and place it over your heart and say, Abba Yahuwah,
Abba Yahuwah,
I shall act wisely.
I shall act
Come
wisely.
on, Abba Yahuwah,
Abba
I
Yahuwah,
shall act wisely.
I shall act
I
wisely.
endeavor
I endeavor
to act wisely.
to act
Let's have another song, please.
Be magnified, be magnified, be magnified, be magnified, be magnified, be magnified in the heavens, be magnified in the earth. Be magnified in this temple. You be thou magnified. Be magnified. Be magnified. Be magnified. Be magnified. Be magnified in the heavens. Be magnified in the earth. Be magnified in this temple. Be thou magnified. Be magnified. Be magnified in the heavens. Be magnified in the earth. Be magnified in the heavens. Be magnified in the earth.